And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and starting this one, Bryce Wilson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
A swing and a miss. Now one away. Trey Turner at the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. There's the strike. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Grandal collects, fires to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Here's Adley Rutschman. First offering, and it just misses. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. To third, Rojas. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Man at first. Here's Josh Young.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a big swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Montgomery takes it to the base for the force out. That ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Christopher Sanchez, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Struck him out looking. Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Colson Montgomery. That's in there. Strike one. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Luis Robert now homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. That one fouled off. Chop to third, but it kicks foul. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here on the south side, now it's the right fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Fouled off, he was late.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out. Dylan Cruz getting ready to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Check swing, and he held up. Cruz getting the start in left. Batting 6th in today's lineup. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. On the ground to first, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong on the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Garrett Hampson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Cruz off of first with 2 away. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Outside. On the ground. In there safely. First and second, 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle, the next up for the Marlins. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Nope.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here on the south side, and here is Sosa to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Andrew Vaughn now. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for Chicago, Michael A. Taylor. And that's in there for strike 1. Taylor working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Mountcastle. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And a foul ball. Hard hit right side. In time to Vaughn. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Trey Turner. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the third, no score. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay throw. Not in time, he's safe.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball right side. In time to Vaughn. And the first run of the game comes across. Josh Young will hit next.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And delivers outside.
Out.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that just misses. Too high, and it's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Fitzgerald batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Young leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have 3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Yasmani Grandal.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Josh Rojas. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Oh, 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a base hit to the left. One down. Down the number 2 hitter, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field, Cruz. They got it for out number 2. Here's Mike Tauchman. Fly to left his first time. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. So here's Robert now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
The delivery to Robert, and that drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. As we go to the top of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Dylan Cruz. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next up for the Marlins. Yeah, there's the strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Runner on the goal. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Garrett Hampson. Reached on an infield single his first time. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first.
It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 1-2 stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And they lead by 2. Back to the top of the Miami order. Marcell Ozuna now at the plate. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Here's a rocket out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. Sanchez back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One down, base is empty. And that's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him swinging. Benintendi to the plate. That just misses. And it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Out there to center. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching
Gus Marlin will take over here. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Gus Marlin.
And now for the Marlins, Trey Turner. That one's in there. Strike one. Varland in his second season, 28 years old. And he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Rips that one to right. Tachman makes the play. One down. Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. In time to Vaughn. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. And the batter now, Josh Young.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Outside ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late swing fouled off.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Grandal in the box now, takes strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Line drive, caught.
Third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Josh Rojas. 1 for 2. And a strike. Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. Taylor at first, 1 gone. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Taylor runs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner goes again. And that one is lifted in the air. Fitzgerald. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He is singled and he is flied to left. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Mike Tauchman, the next to hit. Just missed. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at right field. Now the left fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn hauls it in, and there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Up and in, and that's ball one. Just missed. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Hampson in the box again. Takes a strike. There's the strike. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And there's a hit. And Ryan Mountcastle with an opportunity to make an impact with 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins,
Ryan Mountcastle, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Check on the runner. Hampson back on a dive. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. That's in for a strike. There's a strike. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. First pitch, and he just misses. The White Sox trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that is downstairs. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. On the corner for a strike, and now 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That's down and in. Sliced hard but foul. So now 3-2. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Tyler Gilbert comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Get out of town. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 3-0. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Fastball is outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Now batting, catcher
Adley Rutschman, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fly ball center field. Taylor coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Josh Young, the next up for the Marlins. And that misses. Ball 1. Turner over at first with 1 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean,
So they bring on the veteran, Justin Anderson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And up next for Miami, Tyler Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High in the air, out to right. Tauchman. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. Anderson ready to work. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matthew Liberator.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Matthew Liberator.
Benintendi to start it. 0 for 2 in this one. That is upstairs for ball 1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That just misses, and now it's 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. Michael A. Taylor digs in now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Marlins leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs.
2-0.
And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The lefty, the 1-0. fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Montgomery at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down, makes the catch. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared Schuster.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch not close. Schuster goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Inside, almost got him.
Yeah.
Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So a man aboard. Now it's the DH, Garrett Hampson. First pitch misses. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. Now snap throw to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. That's to third. He gets there with the slide. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Robertson. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Down and away for ball 1. And downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And it's caught for the out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. On the ground right side. And it goes just foul. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. High chopper to third. Young tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 64.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Trey Turner. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Turner is out. So 2 down now, and here is Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's going to be Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Third out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Yennier Cano.
Miami, number 78, Yennier Cano.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. That's a little bit low. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Vaughn on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that chance handled. Over to Turner for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. So they're down to their final out. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses the zone. 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Right side, and that's just foul. Cano is just 1 strike away.
Nope.
That one missing inside. And a slider misses down and away. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the White Sox down to their final strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.